rising with fiery faith against the last day's storm. I stand before you today, my heart ablaze with a holy fire, a sacred mission to teach and uplift, gazing upon a world trembling on the edge of a tempestuous dawn. The last days are upon us. Yahweh, the Lord our God, our eternal Father, has thundered through his chosen voices, proclaiming perilous times that shake the very foundations of our souls. This is no mere whisper. It is a clarion call, a trumpet blast of urgency that sets my spirit aflame, urging us to rise with unyielding faith against the encroaching dark shadows. The air crackles with divine purpose, and I feel it surging through my veins like a powerful river of righteousness. Let us seize this moment and ascend together. First, we confront the insidious tide of self love, a selfish tide that drowns God's call for unity. When we crown ourselves above our brothers and sisters, our minds swell with haughty pride, our spirits wither from the beauty of giving, and our bodies lock in the cold chains of solitude. The danger is a roaring fire. If we do not cast this aside, our thoughts burn with vanity, our souls shatter in lonely exile, and our bodies quake under the weight of claustrophobic isolation. This rips apart the fabric of family and friendship. Look at the broken homes and divided streets around us. History cries out from the ashes of self obsessed empires, a blazing testament to turn outward. This self absorption spreads a plague of division, leaving us stranded in a wilderness of our own making. Next, we battle the consuming greed for money, a golden idol that mocks God's true endless wealth. When we chase riches over divine purpose, our minds drown in an insatiable hunger, our spirits bleed dry of joy, and our bodies weaken under the gnawing bite of worry. The risk is a raging inferno. Clinging to this drags us into a spiritual desert, as the ruins of Babylon testify to societies devoured by their own avarice. It sows financial ruin and fractured bonds. See the weary faces of those enslaved by debt. The truth blazes forth. Wealth without purpose leaves an empty soul. This greed erodes our peace, forging a hollow existence that crumbles under scrutiny. Then we strike at the towering pride of boastfulness, a sin that defies God's humble heart. When we strut with arrogance, our minds inflate with delusions of grandeur, our spirits flee from the grace of meekness, and our bodies stiffen with the burden of judgment. The danger is a thunderous storm. Without humility, our thoughts petrify into unyielding stone. Our souls drift into the chaos of conflict, and our bodies tremble with the shock of division. It slams shut the doors to wisdom. Watch how the proud stumble in ignorance. History roars with the fall of haughty kings, a clarion call to bend the knee. This pride ignites a wildfire of rivalry, scorching the fields of trust. After that, we challenge the rebellion of disobedience to parents and ingratitude, a defiance against God's sacred order. When we spurn authority and withhold thanks, our minds seal themselves against wisdom's light. Our spirits sever the cord of respect, and our bodies exhaust under the lash of defiance. The peril is a surging tide. This unleashes chaos in our homes and streets, as the ancients proclaim gratitude as the bedrock of strength. It stalls your growth. Look at the lost youth adrift without guidance. The pattern is a blazing truth. Ingratitude fractures the heart of community. This rebellion unravels the ties that bind us. Next, we grapple with the coldness of lovelessness and unforgiveness, a rejection of God's boundless mercy. When we nurse grudges, our minds boil with bitter resentment, our spirits freeze into icy fortresses, and our bodies collapse under the weight of unforgiven pain. The danger is a flaring torch. This carves a lonely path, as healers warn that holding on to hate poisons the body. It shatters relationships. See the estranged families around us. The truth burns bright. Releasing forgiveness heals the soul. This hardness spreads a shadow of division, weakening your inner circle. Then we clash with the venom of slander and the chaos of lost self-control, sins that shatter God's peace. When we spread rumors or unleash our tempers, our minds cloud with malicious intent, our spirits disconnect from serenity, and our bodies drain under inner storms. The risk is an exploding blaze. This destroys trust as the fabric of society unravels before our eyes. It ruins reputations. Watch the fall of the slanderer. The lesson roars. Mastering your words preserves harmony. This invites isolation, breaking the bonds of community. After that, we face the brutality and rejection of good, a stark opposition to God's compassion. When we choose cruelty, our minds darken with savage fury, our spirits banish the light of virtue, and our bodies bear the crushing toll of violence. The peril is an ignited furnace. This sows a harvest of despair as history's pages weep with evidence. It breeds fear. Listen to the cries in troubled lands. The evidence shines. Kindness builds safe havens. This leaves scars, weakening the human spirit with every blow. Next, we tackle treachery and rashness, a betrayal of God's steadfast loyalty. When we act with deceit or haste, our minds scatter with remorse, our spirits lose their anchor of allegiance, and our bodies falter with instability. The risk is a roaring tempest. This unleashes disorder, as the mind's own studies reveal the cost of impulsivity. Practically, it breaks alliances. See the betrayed turn away. Wisdom glows. Steady steps restore trust. This spreads a contagion of mistrust, eroding the foundations of life. Then we combat conceit and the pursuit of pleasure over God, a turning from his glorious light. When we chase self pride and fleeting joys, our minds warp with arrogance, our spirits tear from divine devotion, and our bodies exhaust under the weight of excess. The danger is a thundering challenge. This births an empty void, as cultural mirrors reflect the lost. Practically, it distracts from life's purpose. Watch the restless wander. The truth blazes. A God centered life stands firm. This leaves a shallow existence, unmoored from meaning. Finally, we shatter the hollow shell of godliness without power, a mockery of God's truth. When we pretend faith, our minds blur with hypocrisy, our spirits hollow out with deceit, and our bodies tire under the mask of pretense. The danger is a flaring beacon. This exposes weakness, as history's light reveals the fall of the false. It misleads the innocent. See the confusion it sows. The call resounds. Authentic faith is our strength. This leaves you vulnerable, a fragile husk in the storm. Turning from these brings utter ruin. Self love traps your mind in ego, salates your spirit, and stresses your body, leaving you alone in the crowd. Greed clouds your mind with want, empties your spirit of joy, and weakens your body with worry, crumbling your foundation. Pride hardens your mind with delusions, drifts your spirit from others, and tenses your body with judgment, igniting strife. Disobedience closes your mind to wisdom, severs your spirit from respect, and tires your body with rebellion, breaking homes. Lovelessness festers your mind with bitterness, chills your spirit to ice, and burdens your body with grudges, carving loneliness. Slander muddies your mind with malice, disconnects your spirit from calm, and drains your body with turmoil, shattering trust. Brutality darkens your mind with fury, rejects your spirit's good, and crushes your body with guilt, sowing despair. Treachery scatters your mind with remorse, loses your spirit from loyalty, and falters your body with instability, unleashing chaos. Conceit warps your mind with arrogance, rips your spirit from God, and exhausts your body with excess, leading to emptiness. False godliness blurs your mind with pretense, hollows your spirit of truth, and wears your body with facade, exposing folly. History screams from the ashes of fallen empires. Turning away invites collapse. Yet rising with faith unleashes vibrant rewards. Turning from self love opens your mind to empathy, lifts your spirit with generosity, and eases your body with calm, forging unbreakable bonds. Rejecting greed frees your mind from want, fills your spirit with purpose, and steadies your body with peace, building resilience. Embracing humility softens your mind with wisdom, warms your spirit with meekness, and relaxes your body with harmony, fostering unity. Obeying authority clears your mind with insight, restores your spirit with respect, and energizes your body with gratitude, mending ties. Offering love and forgiveness brightens your mind with compassion, thaws your spirit with mercy, and lightens your body with relief, healing wounds. Controlling slander purifies your mind with truth, calms your spirit with peace, and renews your body with strength, restoring trust. Choosing kindness illuminates your mind with good, rekindles your spirit with virtue, and lifts your body with hope, spreading joy. Avoiding treachery steadies your mind with loyalty, grounds your spirit with trust, and fortifies your body with stability, preventing chaos. Prioritizing God aligns your mind with purpose, deepens your spirit with devotion, and invigorates your body with balance, filling life with meaning. Living true faith sharpens your mind with sincerity, enriches your spirit with power, and strengthens your body with authenticity, building a rock solid life. Wisdom across ages and modern insights confirm this builds thriving communities. The Holy Spirit fuels this rise. This fire spreads. Your mind gains focus, your spirit finds courage, your body thrives, and your community stands resilient. This fourfold blessing, mental clarity, spiritual boldness, physical vitality, and social strength, flows from God's design, as global understanding affirms. The Holy Spirit lights the battle. To stand firm, ask, am I rising against the storm? Pray daily, unite with faith's warriors, and draw on wisdom to hold fast. When challenged, tap the wild's fierce energy, a teacher's sharp guidance, and a leader's steady hand. Live with honor, worship with fire, love boldly, Care for creation, trust Jesus Christ. The storm intensifies, culture falters. Media mocks faith, laws shift wildly, and youth abandon wisdom. Respect fades, ushering in chaos. Your mind resists, your spirit grieves, and your body feels the pressure. The danger looms. Without faith, your thoughts scatter, your soul fades, and your body weakens. History ties this to falls as ancient empires of old. But the promise burns bright, rising against self love, greed, pride, disobedience, lovelessness, slander, brutality, treachery, conceit, and false faith, brings clear purpose, spiritual strength, physical energy, and solid ties. This fourfold victory comes from faith, as wisdom supports. The Holy Spirit empowers us to endure. Check daily. Am I standing firm? Pray, join faith's guardians, and follow timeless truths. When tested, harness the wild's bold spirit, a teacher's sage insight, and a leader's firm support. Stand with dignity, worship with passion, love without limit, and creation. Trust Jesus Christ. So I call you, warriors of the divine fire, to rise as one. The storm quakes as we advance, and the reward is a fourfold blaze: mental focus, spiritual power, physical might, and community triumph. Walk in Yahweh's truth, and his love is our unbreakable shield. Don't let darkness win, rise in faith, for in trust we seize victory. Today, pledge to rise with fiery faith against the last day's storm with determination. Start now with prayer and a bold stand for righteousness.